Alright, welcome guys to this monthly review. As always, I will review my month and what happened in the last 30 days. We will always talk about the business update, the business goals for the next month, the YouTube update, the general update, and the little fitness update, which is also like a little part at the end always. Let's start with the business update. I started with sales because my business is in sales right now. I started since like 1.5 weeks. I started again with having sales calls. There I had a big learning because the first week we wanted to say, okay, we want to sell again. Let's do like a new special offer where we have like one target audience. And we give them 2 offers in order to make the first offer that we usually had even better. So we added something to the offer to make it better. But by having 2 offers and going out, like with the marketing, we attract people with different sub-interests, let's call it like that. So I had people in a sales call and I was pitching them 2 offers. But I realized, okay, the people that didn't want it both, they only just wanted once. It would have been better, this was my learning, to only present one, present less to the client or to the prospect. And this would be way more effective because by presenting many things that he doesn't even want, even though it's a bonus, it's added, he usually decreases his interest in the offer because he has the feeling, okay, this is not 100% what I want. Yeah, it's great, but it's way more and not very relevant to me. The bonus is not relevant to me. And if there's no relevance, the offer itself is not that interesting and the conversion rate drops. So it's better to present less, to present only one clear offer to one clear target audience than doing what we did. Before that, I was not selling for like 8 weeks, I think. 8 weeks without sales calls, so 8 weeks, of course, also without sales. And in sales, you often determine your skill by, okay, how many sales you do. Right? This is not a good thing usually because often there's like people that are just not closable or they just are talking. So you might determine your skill by trying to close people that are not closable. But I still did it, of course. Okay, 8 weeks no selling. Now I have to perform in order to be a good salesperson. So I had some doubts because I hadn't had sales. And then the first couple of sales calls because the offer was bad or not smart, let's call it like that. Okay, where was I? So the doubt that I have in my skills, of course, lead to bad results. So I was doing some research, okay, how can I overcome doubts? What is the solution to doubt? And I also shared it here on the channel. I realized for myself, okay, doubt is the opposite of self-confidence. And self-confidence comes from having skills and having knowledge in some area. If I want to overcome my self-doubt, I have to improve my skills because I asked myself the question, hey, if I would have the skills of like a super awesome, super famous salespeople, Grant Cardone, Jordan Belfort, Joe Girard, if I would have those skills and I just be on their level, would I really have doubts? No, I wouldn't. If I want to overcome my self-doubt, I have to work on my skills. This is what I did and this was what I was implementing again in my life. Not only do the action like, okay, having sales calls, having a full calendar, but also work on my skills again, doing this daily sales training again. And then for me the consequence was, okay, if I improve my skills daily, if I execute my skills daily, it is impossible to fail. This is also how it came. Since the last couple of 3 days, I again closed some sales. Not that much, I only closed 3,600 euros for my partner that I'm selling for, which is not much, but it's a start again, and it builds up my confidence again in my skills because it's real life feedback. Now we go on from there. And the business goal for the next month is again come to the level that I was last year, which is 10,000 euros of income through the sales. And then of course from there go up and up and up. All right, let's come to the YouTube. We're still continuing doing the daily uploads, the daily content on this channel, but we realize, okay, we're in a phase where we do not have that many views. So this is kind of a bit maybe demotivating. You're working every day on this, you're going out, you're meeting with your cameraman, planning videos, you try to make good content, you're putting time and money into this. But then it's like, okay, 10 people are watching this, so almost nobody really watching this. Then I realized for myself, okay, I'm into this in the long run. I think, okay, this is what I heard, like in the long run, the best product quality will always win. So if I just focus on producing content, increasing the content quality, upload good content that I can be proud of, and I think, okay, this is good content, in the long run I cannot really fail. And what I also do is that I do not really look at the numbers. So I upload content, or I let my cameraman upload everything, and I almost never check the YouTube statistics, so I don't get the negative feedback from low views, so they won't demotivate me. What we're also doing, we were playing around with the YouTube structure, so I was like educating myself, okay, how can I make my videos more appealing, maybe there should be more structure into this, and I played around with this a bit to introduce like maybe some storytelling, maybe improve my speaking a bit. And I'm not the best at this right now. Maybe I will continue this a bit, like to improve my speaking and storytelling or whatever. So maybe the videos will increase in quality, because I think right now, of course, the results are not significant. But I realized if the video is super planned and super scheduled, I do not enjoy it that much. I enjoy it way more if I, for example, do like, I really have a learning in real life, and then I just share the learning, because it's very more authentic. And it's also, I think, if I want to share something or to preach something, it must be something that I really lived through. So this is my preferred way of doing it. I can't have that many learnings, right? So I have to take some old learnings and then put it maybe into a structure, always with the focus to have some good quality that the viewer, that you enjoy and that you benefit from. Because again, long-term thinking. And what I'm also is trying to edit, to improve always the editing, not me, but my cameraman. I'm like always, hey, let's improve this a bit more. Let's try to get the last % out of this. There's always some degree where we should never be satisfied, where I said, okay, let's try to improve it even more and even more and even more. So yeah, we will improve it over the month, of course. Yeah, let me also know, maybe in the comments, maybe on Instagram, wherever, if you like the editing, if it's maybe too much editing, or if there's some things that you would maybe, or you would change maybe if you would have a YouTube channel. Yes, to YouTube also, I'm right now searching for a thumbnail editor, because I think there's also some maybe percentages how I make the experience here on my channel a bit better. If the thumbnail would be great and would be like more appealing. Is appealing the right word? So if you know a good person, maybe if you are a thumbnail editor, you text me on Instagram, and then we can maybe schedule a call for this and we talk about this. Okay, but the major thing I'm planning here on this YouTube channel is to really do more vlogs. Plan is, what we will do is that we use the week, like Monday to Friday, really to hustle hard, and use the weekends to use it to bit like for a bit of travel. And those vlogs will not be the focus on content like education, but more like, okay, maybe lifestyle, share the lifestyle, and try to have a cool little vlog. Alright, and a bit about the general update and the general learning that I had last month, or this month, especially the last week. I was feeling like not very content with my growth, because I had the feeling, okay, I'm not growing quick enough. Then I was reflecting, I said, okay, yes, I'm hustling, I'm working every day, I'm busy, but I'm not very productive. At least I did not felt productive. And realized for myself, okay, or this is what I did, I just said, okay, I give myself the commitment to always give the last few % in order to achieve my goals. I really have to become serious. This is like a new quote on my laptop. Get serious with your goals. This is a quote from Jim Rohn. I was doing like sales again, the sales started, but I was like doing it, I wasn't really good at it, but I was just doing a course. I was not improving, like I wasn't learning anymore. I wasn't sitting down in the morning doing sales training. Is this really giving me the last few %? No, it's not. The other thing is, I was like, my usual standard was wake up at 5. Every once in a while, like many days was like, okay, I wasn't really having that standard. Like, okay, I was sleeping in because there were no sales calls. Why would I wake up at 5? I could wake up at 7 or whatever. Of course, I'm not satisfied with myself and with my growth because I'm not giving the last few %. I'm not waking up at 5 anymore. So I gave myself the commitment, give the last few %, wake up at 4:30 right now. Also, another thing, we went out every day to produce videos. Usually we are outside in some cafe or some like little restaurant outside where you can sit, because inside my room where I am, there's not really that cool location to shoot videos. And of course, to drink something. There's this drink here in Latin America, it's called Cerestada. It's a drink with sugar, but it doesn't matter what it is, a drink with sugar. And I have my fitness goals, and I ask myself, okay, is this really good for me? Is this really giving the last few % to my fitness goals? Because it's clearly not. And I realized to myself, I did for myself, okay, I commit myself to not do this any longer. So the only things I will drink when I'm outside is water, soda with lemon, which has no sugar, and maybe coffee. Also, last few % is when I'm walking to the gym again. I was just walking, not doing anything, like not using the time. How can I use the time? I downloaded an audiobook, like Audible again, subscribe to Audible. And from now on, when I'm walking to the gym, I will listen to an audiobook. Get in some more education, use the time more wisely. This would be the last few %. This was in general like the learning I had, like okay, take my goals seriously, take my life more seriously, and just increase my standards again. What am I doing with my life if I'm not waking up early? What am I doing if I'm not putting in the last few %? And looking for my health, looking for my business, educating myself to become the best version. I'm not doing enough if I wouldn't put in the last few %. And I also didn't feel great. I felt stagnated, as I told you before. And as a consequence right now, since I'm doing this, really, I feel awesome. I feel awesome waking up early at 4:30. I feel awesome because I know I'm improving my sales skills again, because I'm learning. I'm working on the phone over and over again. I call people over and over again. At some point, I will get paid and it will pay off. All right, and at the end, always, A quick fitness update. As I told you, my standards were like very low especially the last week. I have to increase my standards here, and I will increase my standards. And my goal is to really get lean, super lean. And you will see me on this channel. I give you my word, I give you my commitment. You will see me here like getting super lean again. And I think it's also cooler for the YouTube channel to have more like cool scenes maybe. And in general for myself, for my health, for my self-esteem, it's better. So what I will do is like I don't eat until noon. And of course 5 days a week I will go to the gym. Because I want to see the veins again, really. I enjoy that. Yes, this was the monthly review, the monthly update. So for everybody who's new on this channel, my name is Dennis. I'm building my business in sales right now because my goal is to travel the world and to be free. And here on YouTube, I use this as like a way to document my life, to document my journey, especially with the monthly review where I'm documenting in detail the month, but also of course the other videos, putting little dates whenever I film the video. If you want to follow my journey, then you might consider subscribing. We might see each other in the next monthly review or in the next video. Thanks for watching and buenas noches.